out. Not going shredding. Backy on the first.
We've got a big week coming up on the dirt jump bike this week. I'm not going to reveal too much as to what's going on and where we're going, but let's just say we are heading to a pretty special event. So that means that it's time for a brand new dirt jump bike frame. This one I've had for about a year now. It still looks amazing, but it's just got a few war wounds on it and it's time for a freshen up, and that is what we're going to do today, and then we're going to go shred the bike in the sun. Annoyingly, most of these marks on the bike actually happened when we was travelling. When you fly the bike, they just tend to lob them on the plane, and that's how a lot of these have happened. There's just some general wear and tear. Apart from the marks, it's just in need of a good service. I was riding it the other day, the back brake's starting to feel a bit spongy, it's squeaking here and there. So the idea today is to completely freshen it up, put a new frame on. Obviously, before we do that, we need to strip this old bike down. We're out with the old and we're in with the new, but some of you might recognise that this new frame is actually the same colour scheme as what I was running before that one. Basically, I had a spare of each colour scheme and I decided that to freshen things up and change things up a little bit, we'll go back to the old frame. So it's kind of a new old bike build. And the situation we currently have is we've got a new frame sat here, which is all fresh and very clean. And over here, we have not some old parts, but we've got some newish parts that are in need of a good clean up, some fresh grease to make this thing run like the dream. We've built a little indoor bike wash station look. So we've got the muck off floor mat combined with the waterless wash, makes the perfect little area for making your bike sparkle again. Everything's cleaned up, it's all ready to go. We've got a fresh build that is waiting to be put together. This is what I love about the Halo wheels, apart from the strength of them and the quality. You can just, when you change your colour scheme, you just change your stickers. We've gone for red instead of gold. It now fits in with this bike and the scheme. And I mean, that looks sick. I can't wait to get that on. So the next phase is to start whacking some components on. It's like jumping in a time machine, having my new but old bike back together. However, I think it looks awesome. I know that it's going to ride just as well. The only thing that I need to do is put some new pedals on, which I actually forgot to bring with us today. So what we're going to do now is go fit those pedals, have a test ride of it, and take a closer look at the new beast in all of its glory. We've made our way to Radical Bikes, which is a local dirt jump spot. I mean, the bike's looking cool, but just look behind me at how awesome them dirt jumps are looking. I can't wait to ride them. It's actually the perfect place today to give this a test, but we're going to start things off on the small resi because I've built the bike, and if it's going to fall apart, I'd rather it fall apart on the smallest, safest jump here rather than these jumps behind me. Yeah, bike feels good. The only thing I've noticed is we put new pads in and the brake's not really working, so that probably needs a bit of a clean, but we don't really need the brake here too much. Let's just fire off a few tricks on this jump to get a familiar feeling, although it does feel pretty similar to the old one. Bike feels good, it feels really, really smooth. My last ride on the other one, honestly felt like it was about to fall apart, so this is feeling nice and fresh. And I think I want to try to do a 180 over this jump. It's obviously only small, but you still fake it quite quick. Turn around and shred the berm.
Uh-oh, first crash.
That was a terrible attempt, wasn't it? This thing's so slippery, like.
180, way.
There we go, landed it. Oh. I didn't really shred the berm after. It was more like avoid it actually. I thought I was going to crash into it. But I'm going to take that. I think I can up it though.
You okay?
Yeah. I slammed after the resi. That couldn't have gone any worse.
No.
That's how little my brake works. I can't even manual with it. It's so difficult. I don't know what's happened. Brand new pads, but it's not contaminated. They just feel like glazed. It feels like the pad's so tough that it's not being soft and biting to the disc. Don't know why they would do that. Maybe they've been sat there for a while, I don't know. Feels strange, but as you can see, I couldn't even manual. And when I ride, I rely on the brake quite a lot. Like in the air, I pull it and stuff, and it just feels weird. But I'm gonna do a double bar.
Whoa.
We're all warmed up, the bike's feeling good, and it's now time to tackle the dirt jumps. There's a little bit of a headwind, although right now it's actually dropped, so it could be a prime time to drop in. Let's not waste any time on this one. Little 3-foot jam to start off. You. Okay, so there's a step down, then a racer, then you're building speed for the main jumps. This is the main line. So whip there, and then a flip on the line. Phew. Nice. One of my favourite things to do here is a running man up the field. Come back. Oh. Yeah. That's so fun, that line. It really, that's the main line of jumps here. There's obviously the hip line on the outside, which we will get onto. But Cara, I think you should position yourself down by the mulch, and I'll do a few tricks on the few jumps leading up to it. .360, switch 360. It's actually a really good mulch, this one. Like similar size to the resi we was just riding, but with a gap. It's slightly bigger actually, but a nice long landing. Really good for if you want to send a flip or something for the first time. Then this is kind of a perfect jump for it. Up the roll in we go to the tallest tower of this section anyway. The line starts at that 6th step down. You! What a line! Oh, motocross with a hill clicker! Like, look at the size of that lip. Like, that's probably from the bottom 7 or 8 foot tall. There's a dirt takeoff, which is insane, and the edges are so nice and square. Like, to stack this clay in that shape and that steep is quite a task, and it rides honestly as good as it looks. Ooh, nice. Right, dropping in. Hip line. Woo, nice. Yeah, Euro. Kick out. Tail whip, yeah. What a line. That's so good. We've tried the bike out on the resi, it works for tricks. We've tried it out on the main line, and we've now tried it out on a bigger hip line, but we're yet to give it a go on the biggest line here, which is the wooden kickers behind me. It's the comp line. It's where the National Dirt Wall Series is held, and it's where everyone throws down their biggest tricks. I'm gonna have a little session on this bike, see how it feels, see how it handles that insane airtime off that big 8-foot wooden kicker, and then see if we can throw a few tricks in there whilst we're on our journey. We're up on the roll in for the big line, and you can see by the flag, it's super windy up here, which kind of sucks because it's actually a headwind, so all your speed is just being drained. But look at this roll in, like that is so steep, but it gives you good speed because they're big jumps, you need the speed, just a bit scary in the wind. So we might keep it to a minimal up here, but let's get through them, see what it's like, and then we can choose where this session goes from there. Come on wind, give us a break, 1 second. That's going for it now, look. The flag is full mast, means the Queen's in, look, she's at home. Come on, I just want to do a lap through at least, come on. Right, the flag's down, the Queen's out, and I'm going shredding. Backy on the first. Oh, nice big 360. Oh, yes.
Not going shredding. Backy on the first. Oh, nice big 360. Oh, yes.
Right, that's a bit temperamental with the wind, I think, for today. We're going to be waiting for ages between runs, aren't we, which kind of sucks, but we know it works good on the kickers. It feels really nice. Like, there's just something about a new bike that just feels smooth and dialed and makes you feel good on it as well. So there's a few old tricks that I want to remember soon in a video, which will probably be filmed here. So I think we should go to the foam pit to wrap this one up, see what they are, and then see how we can take them to the next level in future episodes.
Oh dear.
That is exactly why you practice in a foam pit, because that would have been a huge face plant on a jump. Oh. That would have been a pretty heavy hit as well.
Oh yeah.
There we go, more speed. That was what was required. Spot on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That trick will come out when it's ready, which isn't today. The bike's feeling good, I'm feeling good on it. I think soon we need a big... I want to do a few things here actually. I want to have a session with the local guys that build it here, because they throw down, and I think that'd be fun to ride the lines that they know so well and see what they can do on it. That'd be fun. And I also want to have a good session on the big line, throwing down some tricks. That'll also be really good fun. But for now, I'm going to keep working on them in the foam pit. The new bike feels and looks amazing, and on Wednesday we are going to Red Bull District Ride. Now, some of you might know what that is. If you don't, Google it and check it out, because it's an insane diamond level slopestyle event. Obviously I'm not competing in it, but we're going there to film some videos, get some behind the scenes. I think that I can ride the course. So we've got some really exclusive, exciting content coming up in the next few days on the channel. So definitely keep your eye out for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed it. You can't beat New Bike Day, and it's also fun, a year on after my crash, to be starting to feel good on the jump bike again and slowly build my confidence up. So if you enjoyed it, smash the thumbs up button and leave some comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Yeah. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a